Hey guys, this video wasn't necessarily planned for today, but decided to post it just because of the mood I'm kind of in today. So, I got up, had the day that I had, went to work, then I had to go somewhere, and then, I don't know, by the time I got home, I just got into like a very frustrated, sad mood. Um, in particular, one part of my life that I'm not very like happy about or feel fulfilled about. So just all those feelings were coming up. I cried, and I just want to talk about. So the title of the video is going to be like starting different, and basically what I mean by that is when I feel like when you kind of like starting a new life or starting a new chapter of your life, you kind of like in limbo. Well, okay, limbo's probably not the right word. When you're kind of like exiting that past life and then entering the new one, kind of like that feeling. And just like I just remember just earlier I was playing with my bunny. If you know me, I have a pet bunny, and I was just like playing with him. I feel like he could tell when I was upset and just frustrated and cursing and crying about things and just feeling like things aren't really adding up. Like I'm seeing one thing, but then I feel like I'm kind of seeing the opposite of that, if that makes sense. And just feeling like this particular part of my life I'm not happy about, and I feel like it's not. Of course, things will work out, but I just feel like it's that feeling of it's not working out. And that's kind of been bothering me the past couple hours. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that and how, again, when you're starting a new chapter of your life, I think a lot of us, they kind of deal with, if I say a lot, it's just how I talk. I don't feel like ending this shit, so it's just gonna be how it is. Um, but yeah, like just starting a new chapter of your life, and I think a lot of us, if you've been through that or you know about it, then all the guilt and fear and resistance you can have, because a lot of times, people talk about when it comes to like changing yourself and changing yourself for the better, how like we get like get a lot of feedback and a lot of like backlash from people. Like I feel like especially like on social media we talk about like, oh, people be like, oh, like you're different or you're not the same as you were before. But I feel like a lot of it comes from ourselves. Like for example, for me, there's parts of my life that I feel guilty about, or just feeling guilt surrounding like my personality change or how I do things now, or not connecting with the same people, or not connecting with people in the love I used to be. At least certain people, like old friendships and old dynamics, they're not fitting in anymore. So yeah, again, just feeling all that frustration, feeling like what I'm doing isn't working, or I'm getting signs that's working but it's not really working. That's just like my logical mind, which I get to another point. But yeah, I just wanted to vent about that. I might cry some more, I might journal more. I also want to disconnect from it, and also probably just watch some Netflix or something. But yeah, it's just something I wanted to like vent about, and hopefully maybe someone else feels that way. I just feel like this is a tumultuous, is that the right word? Like part of my life where I'm just like, I'm not feeling like up and down so much, but more so like up, and then there's a point I feel really down. That's kind of what I'm feeling now. But hopefully, me talking about this, maybe someone else feels that way and you're not feeling alone. Because I understand how it feels to feel alone, or feeling like you're doing something wrong or things aren't working out how they're supposed to be. But despite how I feel, I know it's gonna work out eventually. So, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening to me. Again, I'm not gonna edit this so much just because it was so short, and I just felt like I needed to get this out. And also, I just don't feel like editing. I might just add some calm background music, but I'm not gonna like super edit it just because I don't have the energy for that. But I do have more videos in mind. They're going to be more business oriented. Maybe do like another quick one, like a little story time or something. I have content. I have a list of content videos, so hopefully that's interesting to y'all. And thank you very much for watching.